Hey everyone, bloodmako here, and this is the very first time we've did this quest, this 6 warrior quest, and it's pretty difficult. Okay, I wouldn't say it's difficult, more of there's a challenge to it. You can't just brute force your way through the whole thing as we normally do. We on the right side, I believe that's A, right? We have the. I mean, this boss has been around many times. I believe the last time we fought it was quite a while back, and it actually put something called oil on us. It doesn't for this fight at least, cause it's not the main boss. So the interesting thing about the mechanics of this is that the boss on the right now, it is actually immune to magic. It is it doesn't have any resistance to element, so right now it is immune to magic, so that's why Garnet is doing so little. Additionally, the one on the left, B, the main boss basically, actually when he has its blue aura, it actually increases its defenses significantly, and the only way to reduce it, or to rather to get rid of that aura, is basically to let it take a turn. So there we go, Zack is doing pathetic damage, but not to worry, because soon, I'm not exactly sure why, even though it was still flying, we'll be doing max damage on the boss itself. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with Garnet and her enchanting with water and everything, stuff like that. But yeah, Anyway, coming back to the fight, this fight is, first of all, we finally have indicators for the different thresholds, and I'm pretty sure it's also in the description. There we go. That is B, the boss, switching over to its other phase, and that's when the lufenia appears. So from the initial blue to red, that is when it hits the 89%? Yeah, I believe that was the 89%. So when it first hits the 89%, it actually reduces its it gets rid of its additional defense. And honestly, that might be a really good time for throwing all your bursts at it. But the thing is that in this stage at least, when your character drops below 30%, like it was indicated earlier, the B will do an attack called Gatling Gun Plus, and that attack, it is super annoying because it goes through everything apparently. So doesn't matter whether you're unkillable, doesn't matter. I believe it is also a guaranteed hit. Yes, guaranteed hit, KO target. It's basically it's very similar to the lufenia counting down. Basically, nobody can survive, not even Zack. I actually got hit by it, and Zack just straight up died. So yeah, you cannot survive that Gatling Gun Plus. Unless it's like the perfect dodge thing with Kane and stuff like that. But yeah, you basically can't dodge it. So just make sure that everybody is above 30%. And the interesting thing is that even though you tick below 30%, because there is a HP set due to either the lufenia up or the red aura, most probably is the red aura. But yeah, if you tick down below 30%, the boss will not attack you yet. I believe he has to either take a turn, or someone has to do a HP dump on that particular character. Because that was actually what happened to my first run, where Zack actually dropped below 30% because of the tick, but he did not take damage yet. You see it in this run as well. Zack actually dropped below 30%, but the boss actually didn't hit him. In the run that he died, it was A actually that hit him. So A did a HP damage on him, and obviously Zack, even though he has his shield, he is not immune to HP damage. So I believe A just came out of break and then immediately HP targeted Zack, and Zack dropped below 30%, and B immediately went and finished Zack off. So yeah, maybe I should have included that in, but I kind of deleted the footage anyway. So yeah, be very careful with regards to your character's health percentage. This one is pretty annoying. There we go. Again, that you make sure that you do not take the attack when B is in the red aura thing, because when that happens, B will basically just finish off whichever tank you use to tank, basically. Unless it's a dodge comp, which means someone like Layla. I'm pretty sure Layla might be able to survive this. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah. So as you can see, A actually dropped lots of debuffs on us, and it's all silver framed, so there's no way for my team to get rid of it. Really annoying, to be honest, but not the end of the world. So at I believe it was below 69, below 60%, so 59%. That was when B triggered his blue aura plus something called absolute defense, right? Something like that. And the thing is that it prevents 999% of the damage that B will take, basically. And that's the funny thing, because it prevents 999 and not perfectly. So later on in the fight, you actually see that it's still taking damage, even though it's preventing like so much of the damage. So I'm not exactly sure how come it's actually taking a little bit of tick damage, but yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. So yes, and after that you will always do crush club plus. So yeah, you'll see that all indicator as well. Super annoying. But I don't think that you will use it in its red aura. Yeah, that red aura, it doesn't seem to actually do all those special attacks. The red aura, most of the time, it seems to just use, let's see. It just says attack mode and uses that. I'm guessing that it just uses clubs, crush, plus, cancels absolute. Yeah, I don't think it actually does any AOE or any very hard hitting moves to the point where you have to worry about your tank's health because of that 30% thing. So basically, when it's in red aura, you definitely do not want your tank to drop below 30%. And also, I think earlier in the fight, I should really not have targeted B with the absolute defense active, because Noctis was just basically doing 0. I should have just switched over to 8. But yeah, anyway, basically this fight, your main focus is B, and when it has its absolute defense on, just switch to A and you're good to go. In fact, I think it happened during this burst sequence. At every threshold, you'll basically change color. Is a pretty straightforward mechanic. But it's also what makes things so annoying. But if you notice that the next two thresholds from now, I believe it was at the 20%? Basically, so at 90% and 9%, it will actually switch between the two auras. So at 19% you will actually go to blue, and then again at 9% you will actually switch back to red. So if you can time it just nice, where your burst finisher is at the maybe 20% mark and you do about 10%, because honestly this boss is not tanky, it's just that he has super high defense, that's all. But yeah, if you can time it such that because look at that, it was just a rush assault and I did so much damage to the boss, where it is at 12% right now. So if I had managed to do an additional 3%, be it chain slash or the burst finisher, I would have definitely pushed him below 9%, and then he will have switched again to the red aura. So I suspected that this would happen, but I wasn't sure how I wanted to deal with it. The initial plan was to push him to the absolute defense and then just focus on him. But I mean, on hindsight, I could have done so much better. If I used chain slash on him, there's a very good chance I'll push him below 10%. So I will hit the next threshold at 9%. So yeah, a little misplay on my part, but not the end of the world. I can just focus on A. So basically, you just need to remember that absolute defense will actually go off at 2 thresholds. I believe the initial one was at let me see, 50%, sorry, 69%, right? And the next one is at what's it called? 29%? Or was it 19%? Sorry, 19%. So yeah, those two thresholds, and the only way to get rid of it is to let it take a turn. That's it. But as you can see, it initially was at 12%, and after the burst finisher, it dropped down to 11%. So yeah, even though it blocks 999%, some damage still trickles through. Not sure why. I'm pretty sure it's an unintended mechanic, but yeah. So anyway, it frames its turns. You cannot be delayed. It cannot be deleted. So it is definitely taking a turn. So just make sure that you have enough health, that such that everybody is able to tank it, or that your tank has enough health, basically. Because even Brave Shaving will not work on this boss, because as you can see, Garnet was doing 1s and 0s. So yeah, Poison will help though. Poison will help a lot because I'm pretty sure Poison goes through it. It will not be taking only 1 poison damage. I mean, that's what I mean. So yeah, you know. Right, sorry. So the only way for it to get rid of absolute defense is when it uses the crush clock. So yeah, it has to use that move before absolute defense is cancelled, and it will always be an all attack. It will always, I think it will always hit, right, if I'm not wrong. Let me take a look. I don't know. It doesn't always hit. But it always recovers from Brave, that's it. Yeah, it always recovers from Brave. So you know, someone like Ferris? A Ferris Call might be really good here. Because B will be constantly low. Or rather, that's not what I mean. I meant that after it takes a move, it will be at 0 Brave, so you know, it makes the crush club thing, you know, more manageable. And also Ferris puts poison on the boss, so you know, it takes additional Brave damage after it recovers from Brave. Wait, does it recover first or does it take the poison damage first? I'm not sure, but anyway, it should lower the Brave that the boss has. So yeah, 10% absolute defense is gone. I just didn't want to delay this or rather prolong this video any longer. So you know, just go into summon, just so that I increase the cap damage done, you know, the HP cap damage, and just go crazy with everyone. Also, again, it drops down to red aura at 9%. So you want to make sure that either in your summon you can heal, or your summon is also gonna heal you. Someone like Alexander, basically. Because yeah, you're gonna take the HP sap damage again later. Right here, yeah. So yeah, just be careful with the HP requirement. It's not very low. It's at 20k, you know. So well, 20k is basically Noctis dying, but yeah, or rather Garnet dying. So yeah, you know, just be a little bit more careful with the HP threshold because of the sap damage that you'll be taking. And I'm sure that all these conditions is shared among the 6 people that you bring. So yeah, just be careful. I didn't bring in any of the 3 because I thought that I had to bring a magic user for A, but yeah, that wasn't the case. You know, Garnet was able to enchant everyone with water, I believe. So yeah, guys, a challenge that was, you know, it has been a while since we had this kind of challenge, but all in all, not too bad. And yeah, I think that's it. So thanks for watching, guys.